You walk into a room and conversations stop. Eyes avoid yours. People shift uncomfortably without explanation. You haven't said a word, yet something about your presence creates invisible tension. Carl Jung spent decades studying why certain individuals trigger such reactions. His research revealed that some people carry what he called psychic energy. Not mystical power, but authentic presence so rare it disturbs those living behind masks. Your aura doesn't announce itself loudly. Instead, it whispers truths others avoid, reflects shadows they deny, and challenges the comfortable lies society accepts. That authenticity threatens people more than any argument ever could. If you've been called too intense or overwhelming without understanding why, these 13 signs will explain what's really happening. You're not broken. You're awake in a world that fears consciousness. Sign 1. Your honesty feels like an attack. While others dance around uncomfortable truths, you name them directly. Your words emerge from genuine intention to connect, yet somehow land like accusations. You're too blunt, they say, when what they mean is, you make me feel things I've avoided for years. Jung discovered that deep honesty activates dormant parts of people's psyche. For those living on emotional autopilot, your directness feels intrusive, even when delivered kindly. Your words carry weight because they emerge from depths most fear exploring. Sign 2, small talk, drains your energy. Whether discussions and celebrity gossip don't just bore you, they actively deplete you. These interactions leave you hollow, as if part of your soul was siphoned away. Jung taught that authentic individuals feel physically repelled by surface-level exchanges. When trapped in meaningless conversation, your energy broadcasts a different frequency. There's so much more beneath this. That silent invitation to go deeper disrupts social theater, making others uncomfortable even when you're smiling politely. Sign 3. You're a magnet for confessions. Strangers share secrets within minutes. Friends call during crises. Acquaintances dump trauma in checkout lines. You've become an unofficial therapist without advertising. This happens because your aura radiates what Jung called the healer archetype, not through profession, but through energy that communicates safety and non-judgmental acceptance. People sense they can be vulnerable with you. The paradox? Everyone feels permission to be authentic around you, yet you rarely receive that gift in return. You hold space for others' pain while starving for someone to witness yours. Sign 4. Eye contact becomes confrontation. You notice it everywhere, the glance and immediate look away, nervous shifting when you maintain visual connection. Jung discovered that integrated individuals transcend social pleasantries through eye contact, creating psychological encounters. People aren't just seeing you, they're seeing themselves reflected through your self-awareness. If they're unprepared for that honesty, they retreat, labeling your natural gaze as intense even when you're being gentle. Sign 5. You trigger reactions by existing. You sit quietly, contributing nothing controversial, yet someone becomes defensive or inexplicably cold. You search for what you did wrong and find nothing. Jung explained that integrated individuals unconsciously disturb others' psychological equilibrium. Your presence acts like a mirror, reflecting disowned parts of their personality, insecurities, unlived potential, abandoned dreams. Your energy communicates, I've faced my shadows, and for someone still running from authenticity, that feels like judgment. Sign 6. Fake personalities disturb you. Manufactured personas make your skin crawl. The forced laughter, carefully crafted. Masks, exhausting performances of being someone else. You see through it instantly, and it physically disturbs you. Jung believed psychological wholeness grants ability to recognize fragmentation. Your integrated psyche detects when someone's performing rather than being. Around inauthentic people, your aura sends signals. Drop the act. I see who you really are. Sign 7. You make people question everything. You ask questions others avoid. Challenge assumptions everyone accepts without examination. Around you, people second-guess statements they usually make confidently, stumbling over explanations for beliefs they've never examined. This isn't manipulation. It's the psychic weight of clarity. Jung taught that self-awareness becomes living, contradiction to collective unconsciousness. Your clarity exposes confusion. Your calm reveals hidden anxiety. Simply being who you are destabilizes false certainties. Sign 8. People connect, then disappear. They share secrets, claim you understand them like no one else, reveal vulnerable parts hidden for years. Real connection blooms. Then suddenly they vanish, stop responding, become distant, sometimes hostile. Jung called this shadow projection withdrawal. When someone feels truly understood at their core, it awakens parts they've avoided. Your aura revealed them to themselves, and that revelation terrifies those unprepared to face deeper truths. Sign 9. Authority figures feel threatened. You enter rooms and power dynamics shift. Bosses become defensive, dominant personalities quiet down, people controlling narratives start stumbling. You haven't challenged anyone, yet your presence threatens those building identity on external control. Jung believed integrated individuals radiate quiet authority that doesn't announce itself. This authentic power doesn't compete with manufactured dominance. It simply exists, exposing the insecurity beneath others' need to control. Sign 10. You become the villain. Despite approaching relationships with kindness and honesty, you're cast as the antagonist. They accuse you of arrogance or coldness. Your silence gets interpreted as judgment, your self-respect as ego. This is projection, one of Jung's key concepts. When people refuse confronting their flaws, they unconsciously project them onto others. Your strong aura becomes the perfect screen because your presence reflects what they're hiding. Sign 11. Strangers are drawn to you in unexpected places, airports, waiting rooms. Strangers approach sharing deeply personal information. I don't know why I'm telling you this, they say, surprised by their openness. Jung identified this as numinous energy, not charisma, but what he called the soul's gravity. People sense something sacred in your presence. Your aura operates like a spiritual lighthouse, attracting those lost or seeking what they can't name. Sign 12. You sense room energy instantly. Within seconds of entering any space, you know what's happening beneath the surface. You feel hidden tensions, sense unspoken resentments, detect masks before words are exchanged. Jung called this psychological attunement, unconscious intelligence operating beneath logic. You don't need explanations to understand dynamics. Your aura functions like an antenna, receiving signals most people never interpret. Sign 13. You've always felt otherworldly. There's a loneliness difficult to explain, not lacking company, but isolation of being different on a soul level. Since childhood, you felt like an observer rather than participant, operating from a different frequency even among family. Jung believed certain individuals carry the call of the self, inner voice, pulling toward growth and transformation. These people live at society's edges, questioning what others accept, carrying knowledge that feels ancient. Why this happens, Jung taught that everyone carries a shadow, hidden personality aspects filled with repressed traits. Most spend lifetimes avoiding this shadow. But when someone with integrated aura enters their space, the shadow activates. Your presence silently asks, I've faced mine, have you? For those who haven't, this question feels threatening. The ego resists growth, preferring comfortable illusions over uncomfortable self-examination. We live in a world rewarding conformity and surface behavior. When someone enters with depth and stillness, they break unspoken social contracts. People don't know how to classify you, because you don't seek external validation. Your existence asks, what else is possible? This creates cognitive dissonance. Discomfort arising when forced to confront ignored truths. That dissonance transforms into judgment because it's easier to label someone weird than admit they're living with more clarity. The gift and price your aura is blessing and burden. To those ready for growth, it feels magnetic. To those still fragmented, it feels invasive. Jung said, "The privilege of a lifetime is becoming who you truly are." But authenticity isn't a path filled with applause. Your aura carries weight of completed inner work. It's not about superiority, it's about wholeness. And wholeness will always be rare, always misunderstood, always frighten those who haven't begun their journey. You are not broken. If you recognized yourself in these signs, understand this: you are not flawed, you are not too much, you are rare. You feel what most ignore, see patterns others miss, ask questions creating discomfort, not because you enjoy trouble, but because your soul is built for truth. The very thing isolating you proves your depth. The discomfort in shallow conversations, urge to detach from toxic dynamics, pain of being called too intense, these aren't flaws. They're evidence you're evolving beyond the world's limitations. Don't shrink, don't dim your light, don't apologize for your sensitivity or inner fire. You're not here to be comfortable or palatable. You're here to be powerful. Your aura isn't just energy. It's a signal, a call to truth, a reminder of what becomes possible when someone dares to be fully alive. You're not too much. You're exactly what's needed.